Welcome to week 11 of Against the Spread. I'm Drew Livingstone. That's Cam Stewart, and Tommy Tiebreaker is behind the scenes. Cam, a decent week last week. Our best bets were 3-3, so not the greatest. You were 2-1 though. The Titans hook saved you and screwed me. But the Detroit Lions, like we said, you survived by the skin on your teeth, Cam, because the Lions should have won that game like 18 times. I didn't understand.
No, it's good pick by you, Drew. And that's the thing. Like this Pittsburgh Steelers team, I don't know what to think. Like the Lions should have won. If not for Goff and that offense, like these guys, they were set up and then they go backwards every single time. Like I've never seen a more inept football team. I know Dan Campbell. You talk about, I'm eating kneecaps and do that. See his talk too. I'm only gonna have like half the sex with my wife or whatever because it was a tie. Or going down to his man cave, crushing beers. Hey Campbell, I get it. Like you're a man of the people, but I'll tell you, this team is just too much.
I didn't understand it. Cam, every like second and 13, let's just run with Swift. Why are you guys still running the football? I mean,
I don't know what to make of these guys, Drew. I'll tell you, the NFL is just it's a funny league, but yeah, let's keep the train rolling and good on you. Like we adapted some. There's a thing about this league. I don't know what it is. They set out a lot of traps every week. It's really hard to find the landmines, but we did on a few big games, Drew. So
yeah, so let's talk. Everyone roasting us in the comments on picking the San Francisco 49ers over the Rams. And what did we say? When you see 75% or 80% of the public on one side, the alarm bells go off. It's called a big trap. And we instantly said we have no rhyme or reason to bet on San Fran, but we're picking San Fran.
They have dominated the Rams recently. That's five straight wins against these guys. Other than that, there's no data where you can back them up. But you know what it is, Drew? And you know hockey too. Some teams just have some teams' number. It doesn't matter if they're better, worse, or whatever. They just match up against them. And San Francisco is a pound the rock team. And let's call it out for what it is. The Rams have flaws. They got a lot of stars on their team, a lot of ego, and they're flaky. Very flaky football team.
And I don't know if Odell is a great fit, but we'll get into that later in the show.
Yep.
All right. To begin, New England on the road on Thursday Night Football in Atlanta. The Patriots laying 7. Cam, we were both on the very, very, very wrong side of the Patriots game last week.
Yes.
They blew out the Browns. You can begin here because this game is a rough one. Where are you going?
Yeah, actually, Drew, we're going to have to go back and forth. I'm not just going to start. We got to strategize this week, and I got to see what we're doing. But I've learned one thing about.
I can start.
No, it's okay. I'll finish this one and then we'll move forward. I've learned one thing about the NFL week to week. Don't look at this team. Well, they played good last week and they're going to. That's the opposite of the way you should think about this league. Don't think like that. Atlanta got murdered by an angry Dallas team. Let's remember, before they got into that game, these guys are actually in the playoff hunt. New England, I'll give them all the credit in the world. Belichick's coach of the year. This team is doing it. Here's the thing. I'm going to take the 7 with the Dirty Birds right here. I don't really want to do it. I hate, again, Drew, like we say this a lot. We're taping this. I hate the game. New England's a better team. Atlanta's at home. We're getting a full touchdown. I will say this. Expect a better effort from the Falcons. I think they'll be able to do some things in this game. Maybe the under. If you're really going to play, like I know we pick sides in this game, but I see defense in this game. I don't think it's going to be like off-the-page fireworks. New England's defense has been fantastic. But I'm going to take the Falcons to lose this game by very little and cover the big number of 7, Drew. I don't love it, but I think Atlanta, that's one thing I've learned, bounce backs in this league. When a team gets embarrassed, they usually show up the next week.
I think I saw some crazy stat. Like if you picked a team that didn't cover the week before to cover the week after, the record's like 74 and 30 or something.
It's fantastic. Yes.
So, I mean, logic says to go to Atlanta. I just proved why I should go to Atlanta, but I'm still going New England because I don't trust the Atlanta Falcons at all. They have Cordell Patterson likely out. So that means Mike Davis is going to be getting all the carries. Ridley not with the team, so they have no weapons, Cam, and Matt Ryan.
Other than Pitts.
And Matt Ryan isn't playing very great football. New England can just run the football down their throats. I think they win this game. Will they win by 7? It's going to be tight, but I'm going to go with New England because I think Belichick can out-coach Atlanta. So Tommy Tiebreaker, game 1, where are you leaning?
I'm pretty embarrassed to even make some picks after going the 0 for my best bet.
Tom, don't be so hard on yourself.
We'll turn the page.
You're on fire before that, right? We put you on the spot, and then that's the thing. It's not your fault.
We'll turn the page. We'll start off with a bang here. I loved this game at 6.5, which it was like an hour ago. At 7, I don't really like it, so I'm gonna go with my namesake back home to Cammy Stew. Give me the Falcons plus.
It's a tough game.
Yeah, I mean, I will not be betting this spread. I'll be right honest with
you.
I
think the under is the probably way to play it. Like
100%.
I know we do this show. I think you could tease it both ways on the total. You bring New England back to a pick 'em, and what's the total in the game, Drew?
Total
47 and a half. Oh, God. 54 and a half. Pick 'em New England on the teaser and 14 with Atlanta. You could do both. I think at middles, I think there's not a lot of points in this game. I'd lean under.
I agree.
But I got the Falcons.
All right, Cam, one of my favorite picks of the week, but you've been all over them. Green Bay
go
at
for it, buddy.
Minnesota. Green Bay at Minnesota. Green Bay laying 2.5 on the road. The over-under is 49. You're giving me Aaron Rodgers in a division game. He has to win by a field goal. Sign me up 10 out of 10 times of the week, Cam. Green Bay is my pick.
Well, Drew, it's funny. Yeah, we're just going to, I guess, hey, Tom, better keep your microphone nice and warm, buddy. We're going to be on opposite sides.
You love the Vikings every week.
Hey,
Skull.
You know what the thing about the Vikings is? They've been good to me. Yep. I'm not going to deny it. Like, I've taken them more often than not. They've helped me. Here's the thing. Green Bay, that win was not that impressive against Seattle. And let's call it out for what it is. Seattle got jogged.
Seattle stinks.
And Seattle's, first of all, Seattle's a bad team. They're my team. They got hosed by the referees on major calls in that game. That interception, that refereeing was awful. Let's just call it out for what it is. But the fact that Seattle scored no points, Green Bay only got 17, Drew. You could say what you want. Everyone's talking, oh, Jared Goff stinks and whatever. I'll tell you something. Kirk Cousins is actually making a lot of good throws.
Everyone I ate my words last week. I ate my words saying he was bad.
No, let's be fair, though. He's not as bad as people think he is. I know he can be, but I've watched a lot of Vikings games, and he's actually solid. Him and Jefferson, when they're on the same page, it's lethal. Minnesota outright. I think they're a better outright. I think they're in a great spot this week. I think Green Bay sleptwalked through that game against Seattle, and they get a punch in the face. If Minnesota turns this into a street fight, Aaron Jones is out too, right? I know Dylan's been good for Green Bay. Let's give him credit.
Dylan a lot.
Dylan's a good back. He was a great back at Boston College as well. But I just think Minnesota is going to want to punch these guys in the face. I think you can run on these guys, and I think it's going to set up big. I think Jefferson is going to terrorize Green Bay's secondary. Give me the Vikings. I'll take the 2.5 points.
All right, Tommy tiebreaker, 2 for 2. Where are you going?
Oh man.
Oh man.
Green Bay's.
Yeah, it's tough.
Green Bay's defense has been pretty good this year.
Yeah, it has.
Like top 5, right, in a lot of categories. Minnesota can beat you a lot of different ways. 2.5 points. I don't know. Yeah, give me the Vikings, I guess. Ride them while they're hot. They're playing some pretty good football, and these division matchups are always super tight. If they're going to win, it's probably by field goal. So, yeah, I'll take the Vikings 2.5.
All right. I mean, if it goes to 3, I won't like it as much, but while it's 2.5, give me Aaron Rodgers, like I said. All right. The Saints going into Philadelphia, Philly laying 1.5 at home, total 43.5. That's a very low total for this game. I like the over if I'm going to pick. Cam, you can go first in this one. Saints or Eagles?
Here's the thing about the Eagles. Sometimes you smell traps with this team, and it's amazing to me every week. The Eagles, the spread is right around pick'em. Like it doesn't matter who they play. It's the same every single week. I was on the Saints last week. I think they had a couple really bad, misfortunate things happen to them. But if they put Taysom Hill in the offense a lot more, I think they can do good things in this game. I think the Saints are a better team than Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia, people look at that win in Denver. I get it. I'm actually surprised that the Eagles are 4-6, but the Saints are better. I'm going to take, it's a 1.5 point spread. Philly's favored, wrong team's favored. I think the Saints win this game. Give me the New Orleans Saints. I'm getting 1.5. Probably take them on the money line as well, Drew. I think they will do enough to beat Philadelphia. Give me the Saints. Sean Payton will be ready this week.
I'm on your side in this one, Cam. I think the better team is the underdog, and I know they're struggling at quarterback. Trevor Siemian, not the greatest. But if they play Taysom Hill more, like you said, they'll have better success. I don't like that Kamara is dealing with an injury, so Mark Ingram's probably starting again, which is not a good thing. But at the same time, I think the Saints defense can slow down Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. So, yes, give me the Saints to win this game outright. That's 2 underdog money lines that you're liking this week so far, Cam.
That is correct, Drew. Yeah, I love those dogs. You got it.
Let's see if you like this one. I don't think you will. Baltimore at Chicago. Ravens laying 6 on the road. Totals 45.5. Bears coming off a bye week, Cam. Where are you leaning?
Are you supposed to start this game?
You want me to start this one? It's a terrible spread.
Yeah, you always get me starting, and then
I like you starting the bad ones. You see that trick I play in my head? It's I'm gonna go Ravens in a bounce back, Cam. Chicago, they did look good in their last outing. I just don't think that the Ravens are that bad. They play such close games though, so I don't like them to cover big numbers. But 6 is like right on the number. I won't be betting this game, but 6 is a key number. If it goes to 7, I'd go Chicago, but while it's 6, I'll go Baltimore.
It's a very difficult game. I initially want to take Chicago, and I'm thinking, you're right, Drew, like Baltimore on the bounce back, bad game. Oh, man. you know me. How do I go against a home dog? But
they've had 10 days to prep for Chicago, Cam.
Yeah, no, but those teams coming off buys have been terrible this
This isn't
year.
a buy, though. This is a mini buy.
Yeah, it's a mini buy. But here's the thing. Fields is getting better, and I think that we have to notice that. But Baltimore, they were embarrassed against Miami. This is a very, very big game for the Ravens. If they can find a way to contain Fields, they'll murder these guys. But, yeah, it's under a touchdown. I think Baltimore probably wins this game by a touchdown to 10. Good number by the bookmakers. I think they'll entice some Chicago money because they have been playing better. I'll take the Baltimore Ravens to win this game by 10 points. One thing is, Lamar and this team, they need a plan B, though. If Chicago comes out with that good defensive formations, that's the whole issue with the Ravens, Drew. It seems like they get in front of themselves. If things don't work, they continue to press the wrong buttons. They have to have a plan B and a plan C. When it fell apart against Miami, it was like, guys, nothing's working. Like, change it up. Try to do some different things. Very predictable, but
Cam, they blitzed every play, and I didn't see one running back screen. It was wide receiver screens. I'm like, dude,
excellent point.
Throw it to your running back. I didn't understand the play calling in Baltimore in that game, so yeah. They'll bounce back. And if any team's ready to cover Justin Fields and his scrambles, it's the Ravens defense. So look who they practice against every week, right, Cam? So I think Chicago puts up maybe 10 points in this football game. All right, San Francisco going to Jacksonville. This is the alarm bells, Cam. 77% of the public is on San Fran, laying 6.5 on the road. Just because of those alarm bells, Cam, I'm going Jags. I mean, it might be crazy. I might be insane, but where are you going?
Well, I'm put the straight jacket on me, Drew. We'll dozy on into the insane asylum together because I'm taking Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville is in a spot they're playing better football. People don't really realize that game against the Colts last week got pretty close. Indianapolis pulled out to a big win, and Jacksonville came back with a chance to win that game. As for San Francisco, people remember what they saw last when they bet the NFL, and that's a bad way to be if you want to make money playing this game. It's tough, Drew. You're right, and it's under a touchdown, which makes it even tougher.
Cam, it opened at 7, and 80% of the public's betting San Fran, and now it's 6.5. That doesn't make any sense. That's the
reverse
trap.
line
That's
movement with a dog? Yeah, you could. Hey, we could lose this game, buddy, but all the old gambling trends say beware, beware. I'm on those. The Jaguars, they're more than pussycats these days. They beat the Bills. They played pretty well in the second half against the Colts. I think if San Francisco wins, they grind out a 3 to 5 point win. What do we got here, Drew? We got them 6.5. Give me the Jaguars.
Yep, I agree. I mean, if we lose this game, like you said,
it's our fault. If we lose the game,
on the right side.
We're stooges. Yeah, exactly. But anyway.
All right, Detroit going to Cleveland. Cleveland laying 10 points at home.
Oh,
I
mercy.
started the last one, Cam. You can start this one.
Did you start the last one?
Well, I wasn't supposed to, but I did say the Jags first, so you can start this one.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
In my opinion, people talk about Stefanski. I say this every week as a genius. I don't understand your play calling. Baker Mayfield, don't put the game in his hands. Here's the thing. Chubb's going to be back. All their weapons are going to be back. They're at home and coming off brutal performances. They have looked awful. I'm going to tell you something, Drew. The Lions got close last week. People are going to jump on them. Ooh, Lions, we're getting close. I disagree. This is the time where Cleveland slaps these guys around and wins this game by, 18 to 21 points. I'm going to take the Browns. It's a little bit of a leap of faith. Baker Mayfield, don't be dumb. Just use your backs and set it up. When you put the game on his shoulders, that is a big problem. But the thing is, you see how important Chubb is to this team. Just pound, and then Baker Mayfield can do his little dinking and dunking. When you make him beat you, that's a problem. Drew, I'm not sure if you're going to agree. I think he's a medium-tier quarterback at best. He is not elite.
You think he gets another contract? You think he gets?
I wouldn't give it to him. No. If me and you and Tom are in the boardroom meeting, and we're sitting there, we go, we got Baker Mayfield. Do you really think this guy's going to take you to the next level? Cleveland has one of the best running backs in Chubb. They got decent receivers, young defense, who got absolutely shredded by New England. I'm telling you, if they have any type of coaching staff, it's wake up time, it's Detroit, and you smash these guys. Give me the Cleveland Browns. I don't love the 10 points. I think they win by 17.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go Cleveland here as well. Detroit's spot was last week off the bye, and they should have had it, but they didn't. And this is a big, guys, I'm sorry. They have no more, let's do it games. You know what I mean? Last week was the last, hoorah game for them. And it's their win. They're not going to go 0-17. They got their tie. I wonder if you bet on a team to go 0-17, that sucks to lose that bet that they just got that tie there. But I'll go Cleveland as well. I think this is a punch in the mouth game. They need to get back in this division race with Pittsburgh tight in the second seed. All right, Washington going to Carolina. Cam, if you want me to start here, I can. I think this is a joke. Carolina favored by 3.5 at home. What, everyone thinks Cam Newton's good all of a sudden because he had a rushing touchdown and then threw a pass, Cam? I'm back.
With you, buddy.
Yeah, that's great. You're still a bad quarterback, so give me Washington plus the points, Cam.
this is an overreaction too, and we might fall into the trap because I think by game time, I'm actually surprised that almost 70% by the time of taping like Caroline in this game. Are you nuts? That's the thing. I'm happy for Cam Newton. I like guys to succeed in life. I don't like to see failures.
So do I.
No, but you're absolutely correct in what you say. What, they had a couple trick plays and he gets it done. You got to play a whole game. PJ Walker's a train wreck as well. Washington beat Tampa Bay. Washington, if not for bad luck, is a much better football team than people think. Now the line is 3.5 because of Chase Young being out. Doesn't matter. People will rally. Drew, you know the way it works. Next man up. If me and you and Tom are a team where one of our best guys goes down, the other guy steps up and we do our job. Washington should not be 3.5-point dogs in this game. I think they can win the game outright. I would have made this game a pick-em. That's the thing. I'll take the 3.5 with Washington. Maybe it's a trap for the Washington football team, but I'm falling in. Give me Washington.
Yeah, I mean, Christian McCaffrey looked good. I mean, he had some hammy issues again, but like 10 catches. Like this guy, they use him everywhere.
Monster.
But yeah, until Cam Newton, like, no offense to Cam Newton, but I think Taylor Heineke's a better quarterback.
Yes. Taylor Heineke is a better quarterback than Cam Newton, and I like Cam Newton. I cheer for the guy.
Well, we might both be on the wrong side there, but let's move on. The Colts, revenge game against the Buffalo Bills from the playoffs last year. The Bills laying 7 points at home. The Bills averaging 31 points at home their last 3 games since the Steelers in week 1, Cam. And the third best run defense with Jonathan Taylor coming to town. Where are you leaning in this one?
I lean Buffalo. And I initially thought about taking Indianapolis, but it's 7. Here's the thing. Buffalo, you had one good performance and we were all over that game. Just smashed the Jets, but you got to do it again. Indianapolis, in my opinion, I don't know what to make of them. Some weeks I think they're good, and other weeks I think they're fraudulent. Like they're a weird team. Don't you think, Drew? Like, here's the thing. It's very simple. If Buffalo stops the run and leaves this up to Wentz, they're going to murder Indianapolis. And that's the game plan. Put the ball in Wentz's hands. Let him make mistakes. He will. Under pressure, he's dead. Hopefully bad weather in Orchard Park. Give me the Bills. They win this game by 10 and cover the number.
I agree. I think if it was Phillip Rivers at quarterback, I would go the Colts plus 7. I agree. But it's not. It's Carson Wentz. And as long as Wentz is under center, the Bills are pretty good at stopping the run this season. So I will go Buffalo as well. I think this is a pretty easy pick. And 61%. We're going against the public on every game here, Cam. This is either very bad.
We're going to have a great week or get torpedoed. We'll see.
All right. Houston going to Tennessee. Another huge public bet. The Titans laying 10.5 at home. The spread's only 44.5. You want me to start this one? I'm going to go with the public. I know it's bad, 76%, but I got to go Titans. I just don't think Houston can beat them, Cam, and I don't think they can keep it within 11 points. So I got to go Tennessee. It's logic dictates I go Houston. I know you're probably going Houston, but I got to go Tennessee.
Yeah, you know me. And here's the thing. The reason why, and guys, I'm not going to say Houston's a good football team, but this is very important. They play great football. Buffalo, Kansas City, win against the Rams. We actually saw the Rams play. They're a flawed football team. And if there was any more time left in that game, they would have lost outright to the Saints, who murdered those guys in the fourth quarter. Drew, it's one of those things, playing good, winning, but really not looking that great doing it. I'm going to take the 10.5 points with Houston. I know that's insane. Like I'm betting on Tyrod Taylor and Houston in this spot, but here's the thing. Tennessee, they'll keep on winning games. I don't know if they're going to be covering numbers. This game smells like danger to me. I think Tennessee escapes with maybe a touchdown. They win by a touchdown. I don't think they win by double digits here. Going to take the dog.
Cam, I know I'm going to regret picking Tennessee here. Everything tells me not to pick Tennessee, but I just can't.
It's a hard
Houston.
pick.
I just can't pick Houston.
And I can't pick Tennessee. That's why we do the show, Drew.
Tommy Tiebreaker. This is why you're here. Break the tie, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going with Cammy. And it's for the exact same reasons. I think Tennessee's the better football team, obviously. I'm not breaking any news here, but they're going to find a way to win, and they're going to find a way to win it late. It's not going to be a resounding 15, 20-point victory. It's going to be somewhat tight. But because they're the better football team, they'll find a way to win, and it won't cover. It's too many points. And after last week, Cammy got me scared of the big spread. So, yeah, give me Houston.
Cammy loves the big spread underdogs, though.
I do.
Usually you're on the right side by taking that.
Usually, but I'm wrong a lot, too. It's hard, man.
All right.
Yep.
Another
Here we go.
Big public bet. What's going on this week? Miami going to New York, laying 3 on the road. 70% of the public's on Miami. The total is 44.5. Cam, you can start this one. Tell me why the Jets are the play.
They're not. I'm actually going to take Miami.
You don't trust Zach Wilson? He's probably starting this week.
That's good. I prefer it over Magic. Here's the thing. The Jets coaching staff actually did Wilson a real big favor, because I'll tell you, if he was out there against Buffalo, and got murdered like that, he'd have no confidence. He has basically 1% of confidence. He'd have negative confidence. He's still going to get killed. Miami's been playing better. You know what, Drew? I hate this game. Like, this is a very tough game. You know the way I bet. I'll take that home dog and the Jets all the time. And I know, is Miami really turning a corner? They played pretty well in the second half against Buffalo. They beat Baltimore. I don't know. I'm just going to tell you, is Tua starting instead of Brissett?
Most likely.
I think he's maybe getting a little bit of confidence. It's a horrible game, but give me Miami to win by 4 points, and the line is 3.
I'm going to go Jets just because I think Zach Wilson saw last
week. Now I feel like you might be on the right side of this game. This is a hard game to pick.
So I think Zach Wilson comes back in, plays a decent game. Miami, huge win over Baltimore on Thursday Night Football. Everyone's all over the Dolphins, like, oh my gosh, they beat Lamar Jackson. And this is when we remember they also lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars, Cam. So they're not the greatest football team. I know they're playing better, but I believe in the Jets to win this game maybe or keep it close. So I'm going to go Jets. As crazy as that sounds, you're on Houston, I'm on the Jets. What's going on this week? Tommy Tiebreaker, where are you going?
I really like Miami here. Echoing everything Cam said, they've been a different football team the last couple of weeks. They played a real tight first half against the Bills, beat the Texans, had that statement game against the Ravens. The Jets are on life support if they're not already 6 feet under. They are a trash organization. They have nothing going for them.
Tell us how you really feel.
I like Elijah Moore. I like Michael Carter. Everything else on that team. I like Quinn Williams too, but everything else on that team is just a tire fire. Get rid of everyone. And the Dolphins, like I just said, are playing good. So yeah, I think they win by a touchdown here. So yeah, give me
Cam, if Mike White was starting, would you lean the Jets?
No, I'll still take Miami. It's funny that Stewart Enterprises is back, right? Drew? He's fading you on most of these.
All three, he's on your side. So that's not good for me right now.
It could be. We'll see, Drew. We'll see. Yeah.
All right, Cincinnati going to Vegas, laying 1 on the road. The total is 49. Teams coming off a bye have been bad this year, Cam, and the Bengals coming off a bye. Vegas, huge letdown against the Chiefs. Do they bounce back in this one?
Both teams have been really disappointing. Cincinnati, I expect more. Here's the thing. They needed a break to hit the reset button. I'm taking the Bengals here. The Raiders, is it going to fall apart totally? It should. They have so many bad things that have happened within the organization. I hate another game. These are really difficult games. And I say this every week because people who get cocky with this league, you're going to lose, man. It's a very difficult thing to make money betting the National Football League consistently. But you know what, Drew? Cincinnati, I think the break will do them a little bit good. Hit the reset button. You're a better team than the Raiders. Go in there and win a road game. Taylor will have them ready to go. Cincinnati by 4. They cover, 1? Yeah, we basically got to win the game. I'm in.
I think Cincinnati wins this game as well. I mean, we just saw Mahomes just shred the Raiders defense, and I think the Bengals have better offensive weapons than the Chiefs do. So I think they can shred this team as well. 14 days to prepare for them. Give me the Bengals off a bye to win this game by a field goal. I mean, they just win the game we cover. So I'll take that. I don't trust the Raiders. Bryan Edwards is their number 1 receiver right now. How can you have any confidence in them?
That's a problem.
Yeah, that is a problem. All right, the Dallas Cowboys. Huge victory over Atlanta, going to the Kansas City Chiefs. Huge victory over the Raiders. KC laying 2.5 at home. The total is 55.5, and I still don't think that's enough points. I think it's going to go over that. I can start this one. I love the Chiefs. You're giving me Mahomes to win by a field goal. I know everyone's going to say, oh, well, the Cowboys are back, blah, blah, blah. Listen, any day of the week you're giving me Mahomes to win by under 3 points, I have to take it. I said it last week. It was the same thing. So, yeah, I think the Chiefs win this game by 3 or 4 points, so I'll take Mahomes.
I disagree wholeheartedly. I think actually people, to use your point, I think people just think Kansas City, they magically turned a switch on because they dummied the Raiders? Who cares? Who cares? The Raiders are horrible. And I'll tell you about Dallas, what they did to Atlanta. They go on the road. Kind of a statement game for the organization, Drew. You're right. This is again, if Kansas City's for real, they'll smash Dallas. Right. I don't think they're for real, so I'm going to take Dallas. Give me the 2.5 points game. You know what? I think this game is, you said it, they're probably first team to 42. Like, this is almost like this could be like a college game, right? Like, it's just going to be no points. Tons of points. Yeah, I like Dallas in this spot. They got to establish a running game, keep Prescott upright. And the thing is, how's Kansas City going to stop? You talk about the weapons of Hill and Kelsey, who look better. What about CeeDee Lamb? The guy's an absolute monster. So I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys.
They slowed down Bryan Edwards last week, Cam.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. And they didn't actually do a very good job at that.
No, they didn't. No, it could be better.
I just think that Trayvon Diggs is in for a rude awakening trying to cover Tyreek Hill. He's gonna be like, whoa.
That's a good point.
This is a big difference.
Yeah.
So I think the Chiefs can score 40. I think Dallas can score 40 as well. So it's a race to 42 or whatever it is. But yeah, it's a field goal. Anyway, this is a flip a coin game, but I think the Chiefs are back and they want to establish themselves at the top of the AFC West. And you know what? It's a good bet, Cam. Patrick Mahomes still 30-1 to win MVP. Everyone else at the top is slowly falling off. If he explodes the end of the season, he's gonna get that award. There's still 8 weeks left.
How's that Matt Stafford MVP ticket doing? You can just rip it up and use it as toilet paper.
And good luck. It was terrible. I should have said it last week. Mahomes was 50-1 last week, Cam. I threw $20 on it, so I'm cheering for him. Now that he's 30-1, still a great
price. Bet. Excellent price. That is a good bet.
Tommy tiebreaker: Dallas Cowboys or Kansas City Chiefs. You going back to your namesake for the 4th straight time?
Get ready for this roller coaster ride. All right, the Dallas Cowboys are 4-0 against the spread on the road. Kansas City Chiefs are 0-5 against the spread at home.
Ooh.
And that changes
this
week. I love that at -2.5. That's like a perfect spread because I think that's exactly how I think that's what the Chiefs need to cover. Like I think I agree with everything Drew just said. 2.5 points because you got to win by a field goal. They're well coached enough to keep this game tight, and if it comes down to a field goal at the end of the game, I like Butler to nail it. So yeah, give me the Kansas City Chiefs if it stays at -2.5. Anything over than that, I'm going Dallas.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight game. I'm surprised this isn't the Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football game, to be honest, because of how popular these teams are.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, can't you gas the Giants Tampa Bay game on Monday?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Dallas Kansas City game anyway. We're not.
All right, Arizona going to Seattle. Cam, your Seahawks coming off a very disappointing performance. Russell Wilson did not look like himself, but Russell Wilson is 15-4 in the month of November, and it's supposed to be rainy and cold, which is probably not good for Kyler Murray returning from injury. So I am going to go with Seattle +2.5 at home because I like it in bad weather. If it's sunny, I might change my mind, but right now it's supposed to be cloudy with rain, so I like Seattle. Am I crazy?
I don't know. You're not. Another thing is you're not a meteorologist, and you're trying to predict weather 5 days ahead of time. So, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but anyway, this game's horrible because I kind of was thinking this game could be a trap too. A lot of people I'm going to be on Arizona. I guess I'm falling right in. I think that loss against hey Drew, we're on Carolina. We talked about it. PJ Walker, who doesn't matter. Cam Newton said the story. They were due for. They needed to get slapped around. It's a wake-up call. Seattle, on the other hand, I'm a fan. They're not a very good football team. Pete Carroll can't even throw a challenge flag. He's throwing his cell phone out there.
I couldn't believe that.
Seriously, like Pete, just go to the nursing home and eat some applesauce. Like I've had enough. I've had enough of this guy.
What's with the play calling too? Not throwing to receivers.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we're the Seattle Seahawks. We want to make a save. 4th and inches, punt the ball. Like they do nothing right. They do opposite to everything you should do. It's not even about, sabermetrics and this and that. It's just bad football, bad decision making. The guy's got no guts. It's funny. Like Pete Carroll, you'd think he'd be like, hey, I want to roll the dice. I'm positive Pete. He always punts the ball. I'm sick and tired of the Seahawks, to be honest with you. They really have taken years off my life. Give me Arizona in the spot of Seattle covers. I'm just a bad fan, which I am, because this team is really bothering me lately. I think what is it, -2.5? Yeah, Arizona will win this game by a touchdown.
Cam, don't you think this is Seattle's season on the line?
It's over. I hate to say this. Russell Wilson's gone after this year. Pete Carroll's gone.
He's gone.
It's going to be it's a whole makeover. Like we're going to have a new Seahawks team. Hopefully,
Russell
Geno
Wilson
Smith's
playing
not the starter.
QB for the Browns, maybe,
or the Saints.
Or the Saints. That's a good call. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised you don't like Seattle here, Cam, as being how well they played late in the season.
I'm just so angry at them, Drew. It's kind of like my mind is clouded. So
fair enough. All right, Tommy tiebreaker. Do you believe in the teddy bear contender Cardinals, or you come with me on the Seahawks?
Yeah, I love the teddy bear. I love the teddy bears here. Give me Arizona. That's a perfect line. James Conner is going to score three. Two on the ground,
wow.
One in the air. They're going to win by 14.
You bet that 3 touchdowns for Connor.
Yeah, that's a pretty good prop there, Tom.
They're going to win by 14. This is going to be a statement game for the Cardinals.
By 14.
Wow. Bold, Tom. Very bold.
All right. Well, I guess I'm on the very, very, very wrong side of that game.
I don't think. No, see, stop saying things like that. You're trying to make reverse psychology here. No, we don't know. We'll see. I don't know, right. Drew. I don't know what you're up to.
Steelers going to the Chargers. Chargers laying 4.5 at home.
Okay.
This team, man, Cam, like the Chargers can't cover a number.
No, they can't.
When they win, it's by like 3 or 4 points, and their run defense is brutal. But so was the Lions' run defense, and Pittsburgh couldn't take advantage with Najee Harris. So I don't know where to go in this. You can start this one.
I will, and I'll take the Chargers. And the thing is, you're right. These guys are a horrible favorite. Like they're just. Can you guys play a game where it's not like close at the end? Can you blow somebody out? Can you do something? Like, it's amazing to me that they're actually 5-4 ATS. I think that's a misprint. That can't be right. But anyway, I'll take the Chargers at home to beat Pittsburgh by maybe 6, cover the number. It's 4.5. God, this team, man. Anyway, I just think the Pittsburgh Steelers are a bad football team right now. Doesn't matter. Ben, Rudolph, whatever. They suck. They should have lost to the Detroit Lions. As for the Chargers, can you play 60 minutes of football? And if you do, you'll cover. Give me the lightning bolt.
Cam, I want to take the Chargers so bad here, but I can't. I
like the way your mind's working. I should be betting Seattle. I should be betting Pittsburgh, but I can't
trust the Chargers. It's like something's wrong with them. I don't know what it is, but something's not right on this football team, and Pittsburgh can take advantage of that bad run defense.
The narratives, Drew? Oh, Staley's a genius. Then I don't think Staley's very smart. Like that's the whole problem with these stupid shows. It's like, no. I don't understand it. Like the Chargers should be much better than what they are, and I like Minnesota. Me and Tom talked about it last week. Styles make fights. Minnesota, they pound the rock. They can't stop anybody. And Cousins and Jefferson, they couldn't be stopped. But here's the thing. They should be able to win this game by 10 to 13 points against Pittsburgh easily.
They should be.
But it's hard to trust these guys.
Exactly. They should be able to do that, but I can't trust them to win this game at all. Never mind by 4.5. If this game was 2.5, then I think okay. But the Chargers are the kings of winning one-score games. So
I know.
If they win this game by 3, they don't cover. So I got to go Pittsburgh.
I want to change my pick, but I'm not going to. So let's move on.
All right, Tommy Tiebreaker. Who are you leaning with on this one?
Yeah, give me the seasoned, one of the greatest coaches of all time, Mike Tomlin, to keep this game close. If the Chargers win it, but it's just like every other game Pittsburgh's played this year. They're going to lose.
What do you think Tomlin thinks, seeing hey, this new guy Staley's favored by 4.5 against me? What?
He's probably pretty angry about it. Yeah.
So I think you get angry Pittsburgh, like Tom says. So, hey, Tommy back on the right side.
Oh yeah.
All right. The New York Giants going to Tampa to take on the Buccaneers. Brady won against the Giants last year 25-23, and he has a career history against the Giants not very good. This is 11 points. This is 10 points too many in my mind, so I think this is an easy pick, Cam. Give me the Giants all day in this game.
I like the way your mind's been working, Drew, but now I've turned we've had what's that movie where they switch places and stuff? Was it Freaky Friday?
Freaky Friday.
Yeah, sorry, Tom. I'm an old guy. Whatever.
Well, that's why I said Face Off.
Jamie Lee Curtis turns into the girl and whatever. Anyway, Drew's Mr. Favorite, and I'm going with the favor here. After Tampa Bay blew that game against Washington, it's wake up time. They need to put a hurting on somebody right now. I hate it, Drew. Drew, I can't believe I'm not taking the Giants, but I'm not.
Damn, Brady sucks against the Giants.
I know he does. But I'm taking him this week in a bounce back game after a horrible performance. They win this game by 17.
Tommy Tiebreaker. Once again, Cam not confident in his last 2 picks, which means they're probably going to hit. Let's be honest. Tommy, what are you doing?
I don't know.
It's too many points. The Buccaneers are old. They just had a week off. They came back, and that was their output. All their guys are 33, 34, 35. Season's going to get long. A couple of these losses start piling up. The division gets a little closer. I just think 11 points is too much for them. I think they win the game, but it's not by 11. Giants are good enough to get a few stops. It's not going to be raining points for Tampa.
And Tampa's been playing bad.
Yeah, you're right. Take Tampa still. I don't know what I'm doing. You're right, Drew.
Anyway.
Those last 4 picks, I was completely rattled.
Yeah, which means you're probably 4 for 4. I mean, we disagreed. It looked like we were going to agree on everything until the last 6 games. But okay, let's get into the Survivor picks, Cam. You're still alive, like I said, by the skin of your teeth. Let's go over who you've used. You've used Carolina, Cleveland, Denver, KC, Tampa, the Rams, Green Bay, Buffalo, the Colts, and the Steelers. Who are you rolling with this week?
God, can you repeat that?
So you've used Carolina, Cleveland, Denver, KC, Tampa Bay, LA, the Rams, Green Bay, Buffalo, Indy, and Pittsburgh.
So I got to use Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee's the chalk Survivor pick this week, but I think it wins. I think it's.
I think Houston covers the game, but I'll take Tennessee in the Survivor.
Watch Houston somehow win outright.
They could.
You've been on fire in Survivor so far though, so you got to trust your pick.
Okay.
All right, your best bets, Cam. Give them to us.
Best bets? Really?
All right, wait. First,
you go first.
Let's first talk about Tommy Tiebreaker. We brought him in last week. We were like, listen, people are asking for your picks. They want to know Tom's best bets. Let's flash back to Tom's 3 best bets last week.
My bronze pick is the Los Angeles Rams.
Okay.
You guys are wild for picking the 49ers there. My silver pick is going to be the Indianapolis Colts. And my gold pick is the Tennessee Titans. That's 3 picks. That's 3 correct. You don't even have to wait till next Sunday.
Cockiness.
And as you can see, Tommy Tiebreaker, not the greatest one. He's put on the spot solo. Tommy, apologize to the fans.
Yeah, I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. I feel really bad for the 2 dudes who asked for that. If you want to DM me on Twitter, I can give you my best bets, and you can bet the opposite.
All right, Tommy, 0 for 3. So we will not be asking for his best bets this week. I can start with my gold pick, Cam, is the Green Bay Packers laying 2.5 on the road against your Vikings. Again,
oh boy,
that's probably going to be one of your best bets, probably.
It
My
might.
silver pick is the Chiefs laying 2.5 at home against the Cowboys. And my bronze pick is the Washington football team plus 3.5 on the road in Carolina. Where are you going?
Yep. My bronze pick will be the Saints plus 1.5 against Philadelphia. I think they win that game outright. Very tough, Drew. I want to put Minnesota in there, but I'm not going to, like, if we have another mineral other than gold, silver, and bronze, you can make that one tungsten
Copper?
or titanium. Yeah, copper. We'll roll with that. Silver, I'm with you. I'm going to go with the Washington football team against Carolina. We're getting 3.5 points. That line is absolutely weird to me. Like, I hope we're not falling into a trap with that game. Buddy,
We can't.
That game,
70% of the public's on Carolina, so it's not a thing.
I don't know, really. Drew, something weird's going on there. But, and my gold pick, who do I take, Drew? What do you think?
I think you loved Cincy, so I think that would be.
Yeah. We'll go with Cincy. I don't know if I want to reverse these. Yeah, Cincinnati over the Raiders. Give me Cincinnati as the gold pick. We're getting a point. All you got to do, win the game, lose by one's a push, but I think they'll win the game outright. So what do we got? Cincinnati, we got Washington, and we got the Saints. Dog fever.
Well, Cam's been on fire with his gold picks all season, and he's been great with his best bets. Me, not so much, but hopefully I get back on track this week, and hopefully Tommy tiebreakers aren't the greatest this week because he's against me a lot of the time. Cam, any final thoughts for this week?
Just be careful. Like, I don't know
what the landmines.
Yeah, I don't know, like, if we can distinguish the landmines, but this is the thing about this league. It's very, very difficult, and I see people get cocky all the time. Oh, yeah, this and this. And remember, the one piece of advice, I guess, and we still fall into, Drew, just because a team looks great one week, think about things individually. Don't look at things like, wow, they look great this week, and they're going to do it. It's almost the opposite. If a team looked too good one week, they usually tank the next week.
And like you said, Cam, the NFL is rigged. You said it last week.
Oh, I didn't say it was rigged. No, the NFL's not rigged. I feel some things are manipulated. No, they're human beings playing a game. I'm saying the league wants certain results, don't you think?
Yes, like they want the Jags to win that game against San Fran. Like that would be great for business. Let's just say that.
Yes, that's all.
All right. Well, we will see you next week for Thanksgiving, Cam. When maybe we can have some turkey on our own. Meet up for the Thursday. Watch all the games.
Over under turkey legs that I eat, Drew. What, 4.5?
No, no. I got you at like 2.5 turkey legs and like maybe 1.5 turkey necks. I feel like you're a turkey neck kind of guy.
Turkey, no, not a turkey neck.
You're not a turkey neck guy, I'm sure.
No, I like skin, yeah, but I'm not. I don't know, a lot of bones in the neck. Just
all right.
give me
favorite side stuffing. I go mashed potatoes every time.
Mashed potatoes all day.
Okay. We're on the same fence. Tommy Tiebreaker, what's your favorite side?
Mashed potatoes. I didn't even know there was another option.
Oh, well,
I agree.
Johnny Public with Thanksgiving.
If you're saying like turnips or butternut squash, like you need to be slapped.
Or that weird thing that comes out of the can, it stays the same shape.
What, cranberry sauce? I like cranberry sauce.
What's wrong with
but
cranberry
it's not the best
sauce?
side.
It's delicious.
Whoever eats that needs to go.
That's us. Well,
yeah, that's
time to
us.
go.
All right.
See ya.
Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.